Hey everyone, the Black Friday deals are in full swing. In our last video, we covered games at new low prices and under $5. As always, I'll have that video linked down below so you can get all caught up. For today, we're looking at games between 5 and 20, and again, we'll focus at brand new low prices because that's what we're really here to see. Black Friday is about finding new deals, games at prices we've never seen before. That way we can really feel like we truly got a deal. Welcome back to the crew, and if you happen to be new here, we cover Switch deals and new releases every week. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope I can help you find something new to play. If you have a good time, please remember to leave a like and jump into the comments down below. Let me know what games you might pick up before the deals end. Dark Devotion is a really intense action RPG with a Souls-like feel to it, and it offers nearly 20 hours of main story gameplay with the download just under 1 gig. The pixel art is impressive here on the Switch, and the combat is a lot of fun. Plus, the controls feel tight and responsive, which is important with the way that you need precise timing while in battle. You have weapon and armor upgrades, secrets that you can unlock, and a gripping story, making this a great value while on sale until December 4th, marked down 70% to just $5.99, a brand new low. Ikenfell is a single-player RPG with a download just under 500 megabytes, and it offers more than 15 hours of gameplay with great turn-based combat that is way more complex than I was expecting going in. The story is compelling, and there are a ton of different spells and abilities that you can unlock. There's more than 20 boss battles to take on as well, so you have a lot to do, and right now it's on sale for just $5.99, marked down 70% again until the 4th. 20XTX is a Mega Man-inspired action platformer that offers both local and online co-op for 2 players. It has a download around 1.4 gigs and could take upwards of 20 or more hours to wrap up. Now, the game is incredibly tough. It does allow you to play through the stages in almost any order, and it does have some of the best controls in any indie game that I've played here on the console. The stages themselves are randomized each time that you play through, so it will take some time to get through them all, but it's so much fun while you're doing it, and it's definitely worth the struggle. Now, you do start off with 2 playable characters, but there is a third that you can unlock as well, and right now it's on sale for just $6.99, marked down 61% with the deal ending on the 4th, again a brand new low. Gaiden is an amazing action platformer from East Asia Soft. It has a download around 1.5 gigs, and the game is pretty difficult, so again you can expect several hours of playtime before wrapping up. Now, it offers a wide variety of cool moves that you can pull off and upgrades to find as you blast your way through the different stages, which again you can take on in any order that you would like, similar to the older Mega Man games. Clearly, that was the inspiration behind a lot of the mechanics and even the art design for this one. It also has 2-player local co-op as well, and right now it's on sale for just $7.49, marked down half price, and the deal ends on the 1st. Until the Last Bullet is a newer release here on the console. It's an arcade-style shooter that offers 2-player local co-op and comes with a download around 2.5 gigs. The graphical style of the game is unique, as is the presentation. It features full motion video between the different levels. As for the gameplay, it's an on-rail shooter that takes us through an abandoned factory during a zombie outbreak. I did get a chance to showcase the game in one of our recent videos, and if you're interested in this one, it's currently on sale for just $7.99, marked down 20% until the 7th of December. Up next, we have Cursed to Golf, which is a single-player narrative-driven sports game where we play as a famous golf star that recently met an untimely demise at the hands of a random lightning strike. Now cursed and trapped in purgatory, it's our duty to play through a devilish game of golf where the rules are always changing with booby traps and other hazards that you'll have to avoid along the way. Now, it's a relatively fun game, and you'll get these different power-ups to help you out as well called ace cards, which can give you an extra swing or allow you to stop the ball in mid-air in order to drop it where you want, things like that. And there are more than 20 total in the game that you can use. Right now, Cursed to Golf is on sale for just $9.99, marked down half price with the deal ending on the 2nd. If you haven't played it yet, definitely check it out. Cyber Shadow is an incredibly challenging 2D platformer inspired again by the older retro games from the 8-bit era. Now, it feels a lot like Ninja Gaiden in some ways. It's a lot faster though, and of course the combat is a lot of fun as well. The game has a download just over 300 megabytes, and the main story will take roughly 8 to 10 hours to wrap up. As you play through, you'll find other members of your ninja clan, which you'll have to rescue, and then you can use that for permanent upgrades going forward. They even have the old school cutscenes in between the stages, and right now it's on sale for just $11.99, marked down 40% with the deal ending again on the 4th, and this is another one I would highly recommend. Gunbrella is a new 2D action platformer from Devolver Digital. It has a download around 900 megabytes, and in this one we play as a rough woodsman as we follow him on a quest for revenge. The main gimmick here is that you have your Gunbrella with you, which not only acts as your main weapon, but it can also be used as a shield or to glide around, and can even block incoming projectiles or deflect them back at the enemies. Now there's a demo available, and that lets you play through more than an hour of the game, which will help you get a complete feel for it. If you're interested in this one, make sure to grab it up before the deal ends on the 4th. It's marked down 20% to just $11.99. Jurassic World Aftermath Collection is a single-player stealth survival game that takes players through the Jurassic World theme park shortly after its downfall. You'll have to make your way through the story, solving puzzles and avoiding the many different dinosaurs that want to make you their lunch. The game is actually narrated by Laura Bailey and Jeff Goldblum, which for some might make it worth the price alone. Honestly, their guidance is key to surviving, and it really pulls the whole experience together. Overall, it runs pretty well here on the console, and right now you can pick it up for just $11.99, marked down 60% with the deal ending on the 2nd. You'll need a little over a gig for the install. LUNARK is a single-player sci-fi platformer with an extremely retro aesthetic, and it reminds me a lot of games like Flashback or Another World. If you played older games from the 80s, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say that the movement and controls will take a bit of getting used to, and you may die once or twice while doing so. You'll also have a ton of NPCs to interact with, and these conversations provide a lot of lore and backstory for those willing to listen. And of course, on top of that, you have the amazing cutscenes to push you along until you get back into the action. It's a pretty cool game with a unique look, and right now it's on sale for just $11.99, marked down 40%, and the deal ends again on the 4th. You'll need about 200 megabytes for the install. Up next, we have Black Skylands, which is an open-world top-down twin-stick shooter. It has a download around 2.5 gigs, and the gameplay itself prioritizes exploration with fun gunplay. Each gun has a really good feel and sound to it. In fact, the sound design overall is really nice. On top of that, you can modify weapons in a bunch of different ways, plus there are different gadgets like a grappling hook that you can find that'll make exploring a lot more fun. Once you've collected enough loot or completed the mission, you can then take it all back to your ship and fly around to different areas of the map. There are even airborne battles as well. Right now you can pick up Black Skylands for just $12.99, marked down 35%, and the deal ends on the 7th of December. Persona 4 Golden is on sale at a brand new low. It's a single-player RPG from Sega. It was developed by Atlas Games, and this one should give you more than 50 hours of gameplay on average. Now it does come with a pretty hefty download at a little over 9 gigs, so make sure that you have the space for the install. If you're looking for great Black Friday deals on SD cards, I'll have a few non-affiliate links down below in case you need to pick one up. Now this version includes all of the enhancements and quality of life changes that have been made over time, and right now it's on sale for just $12.99, again marked down 35% with the deal ending on the 4th. DUSK is one of the better first-person shooters that we have here on the console. It has a download just under 3 gigs and should give players about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. However, you could easily spend double or triple that before putting the game down. Now this is one that was inspired by the classic shooters from the 90s and gives players 3 main campaign chapters as well as an infinite endless survival mode. So like I was saying, there's a good bit of replay value here, plus the game has that retro difficulty, so it might knock you down a few times before you make it through. Now the Switch version runs at 60 FPS and does feature motion aiming and HD rumble. That's always a plus. Overall, this is a great deal. Right now it's on sale for just $13.99, marked down 30% with the deal ending again on the 4th. Evil Wizard is a single-player action RPG that offers more than 10 hours of gameplay, and the download comes in at about 500 megabytes. Now in this one we play as a former final boss after his castle has been invaded, forcing him to flee, and the story is told through his narration, and on occasion he even breaks the 4th wall to talk directly to the player. He'll make jokes or poke fun at you. It's actually kind of cool. At launch it needed a bit of patchwork, but it has been kind of worked on, and it does run pretty well here on the console. I love the pixelated graphics, and the combat is a lot of fun, with different elements or spells that you can master. Right now it's on sale at a brand new low of just $13.99, marked down 30%, and the deal ends again on the 4th. Infernax is an incredibly challenging action platformer with that retro aesthetic. It has a download a little under 400 megabytes, and this one offers 2-player local co-op as well. Now what's cool with this game is that it gives you choices as you play through, and they will affect the rest of the game. You have different skills to pick between, which you can earn through gaining XP, and on top of that, as you play through, you'll pick up coins that you can use for upgrades to your weapons and armor, and so there's a good bit of variety on how you tackle the game. Now I have to stress that this is definitely one of the tougher games out there in the genre, so be prepared for that, but if you are interested, you can pick it up for just $13.99, marked down 30% with the deal ending again on the 4th. Pascal's Wager, the Definitive Edition, is a single-player 3D action RPG in a similar vein to the Dark Souls games. It does have a download around 4.5 gigs, and the main story could give you dozens of hours of gameplay. It's another incredibly tough game with stamina-based combat that does require patience and proper timing, but if you feel the game is a bit too tough, they did add in a casual mode, which lowers the difficulty a whole bunch, making the game much more accessible for everyone. Now the story is compelling, the gameplay is fun, and this is a great deal this weekend at just $13.99, marked down 30% to a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 4th. Alright everyone, here are a few other great deals to check out while you're already on the eShop.
Life and death hang in the balance as the horrible night rages on once again.
Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon.
Welcoming of travelers. I wager you'd have a much better time there. And Novigrad.
Alright everyone, that wraps up today's video. There are definitely more deals out there, and we'll have more videos coming your way, so hit that bell so you don't miss the notification. If you don't mind, drop a like on the video if you had a good time. Jump down in the comments and let me know what games you might be picking up. I hope everyone has a safe weekend and enjoyed some good food yesterday. Take care everyone.